Righto, here's this engine, and the coil there, I've taken it a bit off there, and none of those wires there make contact. So that's had it. This was the, this went up, that was in the centre there. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just turn this whole thing into just a set of points. I'm going to get a coil, and we are going to set up a battery ignition for this engine here, and because this isn't easily fixed. I'm either going to have to get that rewound. I haven't looked at Explorer and I can't find another one. Apparently, according to the reviews I've looked at, this was a common problem with this engine. They burn out. Might have been available many years ago, but you certainly can't buy them anymore. Righto. This is it. I found a coil. It required a resistor, so okay, I'm putting a resistor on it, and then we've got it going into the points here. I've got the condenser there hooked up. Now I'm going to put it on there and see if I can get it timed 12 degrees BT before top dead centre, and well, I'll have to find a battery and see if we can make some spark. Before I can put this on there, I've got to take this to bits, and I've got to remove the kicky bit, which is here. This bit, which I don't need. Get rid of that. Put that all back together. I think that's it. Right, so we need it to be that one there. I've got to put this little thing on. This is a bit of a dust guard or something. I hope it all fits. Alright, it's fitting. There we go. I think we're in gear. Should be opening the points about there, and that's about right too. About there, it's about right. Righto, here it is. Battery there. Wild looking spark system here, but it gives me a spark, so let me test. Let me see if I can show you. It should have spark. Are we going to be able to see spark there? Yep. There's one happening. I can hear it. Anyway, rightio. I'm trying to work out how I'm going to get this engine to start and run. And I've come up with this idea with a pulley here, which I've pulled off another engine, but it's broken out here. And I reckon if I could get that on there, I'll cut a slot in there, and I can wrap a bit of rope around it and start it. So I think I'll machine this pulley. Looks like about a 1-inch hole. I think that's probably 38 mil, or 1.5 inches. So that's what we'll do. Take it in there and machine this out. Not much good for much else, this pulley. Righto. See if I can fit it in a way that's going to give us an even. See if we can get this to do a bit. Yep, that's definitely not it. I've just got to get this cone in here. I'll slide that in there, loosen it off a bit, and just do it up. Should centralise it. See how that goes. Righto. You can just see it down here. If I spin it around and around, pretty close to you now. Right, I've got this big drill, 32mm drill, and that'll get us a fair bit of the way. Righto. There it is. I'll put a boring bar in, so I don't have a bigger drill than that. I'm going to speed it up a bit. Just doing a final cut here at the moment, and we'll have a measure. There it is. I just measured it. We'll give that a go. I'm a bit worried if I take it out of there, I won't be able to get it back in there at the same spot. So I think that'll be it. A little bit rusty. This is the first try. It's going to go on there. So by the time I clean a bit of that rust off, it'll go on there just nicely. Okay, I've given it a bit of a polish up there, and I've got that out. So seems to go on there pretty good. Got a groove in there, so that'll be able to start it with that now. Putting a few things back together on this engine, and carb is on. Little throttle down there is on, and I've got a plug lead, which I think will do. So the next thing I'm going to try and put on is the fuel tank holder and the fuel pipe. Righto, fuel pipe goes this way. And goes in the carby here. I should blow it out, you know. It's blown out. After a polish up, goes right into that carby. Wow. Right. I've got bolts. We've got this. It's got to go in there, I'm pretty sure. Let's just put one in here. Come on. There it goes. I'll get it put on. Yeah, I'm putting it on with a bit of this stuff. Seal the threads up. Nice paint. We don't want to make a big leaker out of it. Righto, I'm up to putting a bit of oil in it. Yeah, right on the top line. Righto, this is the scary bit. Am I going to be able to get this together without scratching all the paint up? Starting to look like an engine now. There's a bit of adjusting here to get up, make sure it all misses, but I hope I hadn't supposed to put this one on first, because I forgot. Does it go underneath or on top? It goes on top. Why don't you want to go on now? That's it. That's its position. Oh, hang on. Oh, we got a problem over here. There's this fuel pipe. He's completely in the road. Anyway, we'll work on that a bit. Fuel pipe there. I thought I had it on the right spot, but it's not. That's good. Well, surprisingly enough, the coil's not really going to be in the road. And this cowling only just misses all the way around here. And I've just done them up and they all seem to be, it all seems to be missing okay. So I'm happy with that. If this had a bent up cowling, this thing would be a problem. It'd be forever hitting the flywheel. But it's not. And I haven't had to straighten it, so I'm happy about that. Righto, now I've got the fuel tank here. See if I can get that to go on there without hitting too much. I've got these straps to go on then. So I'll be putting them on for the next few minutes and working out this fuel pipe. Righto, I've got the fuel pipe on there. The tank straps, I just haven't done them up tight yet. I've got to put this bit of hose in there, and I'm going to use a tap out of something else. And then we're getting close. It's looking all right anyway. He's looking pretty good. Right, I'm getting set up for a start here. I've got the battery, coils all on there, I've got some clamps on holding it on here. I have to put this pulley on. So that's what I'm up to at the moment. Right, I've got a knot and a piece of rope here. And I've got the pulley on. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap the rope around the pulley a fair few times. And we'll give it a tug and see what happens. Rightio, that worked pretty good. Yeah, so that didn't actually have a spark plug in here. So I'm going to squirt a heap of oil down there. So she's going to start off with a pile of smoke when I put the plug in and put the spark on. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'll put the plug in. Righto. Got to put a bit of petrol in the tank. Don't want to get too cocky. Oh dear. Righto. Righto. I think this is the final draft. I think this is what we're going to do. We're going to turn the petrol on. And I'll let the fuel run down a bit. Yep, we've got petrol in the carb in there now. Right, I've been messing around with this engine for a bit. And I've been going around here and I've had a few goes at it. Plug out, fuel problems. Let's see how we go this time. Is a runner. That's the first time it was going, so there it is. I'm leaving the video there. Engine run after all that. Pretty happy with that. Righto, here we go. Start. It's already hot.